Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to everyone on X. Big up to the 70 people already tuning in. We've got my pop brother again. We've just finished the live watch along. We're now here to discuss what happened in the North London derby, and I'd just like to know where the Tottenham fans are. Brenny, it wasn't the classic North London derby, let's be honest. However, we did the job. We got the 3 points. That's the most important part of it. What did you think?
Yeah, you're right about that. It was all about the 3 points. It wasn't a classic derby, but I'll tell you what, if you're talking in terms of football from both sides, it was better than the '93 FA Cup semi-final. I mean, that football was awful. Oh my god! But that result was important back then. Over 30 years on, the result was the most important thing. We had to stay in touch with City.
Yeah,
and that for me was most important. Regardless, we just had to get out there with the 3 points today.
Yeah,
we didn't turn up today, in my opinion.
No,
but we it was a very good defensive performance.
It was. Our defense unbreakable. Yeah, we'll obviously break it down a little bit more, and we'll go into team ratings and all that kind of stuff. But the important people are here as well. Tammy saying, introduce me to some Spurs tears. I did speak to Dermot last night. I did say he's more than welcome to come on. Tequila did drop in beforehand, but I think he might have realised it's the wrong stream. But yeah, I'll be surprised to see if any of them come in. Dermot was very confident of a 4-0 defeat.
He was indeed.
Because he went from 3-0 to 4-0. Very confident he was. He's gone very quiet now. Saka making them flood the Thames again. Everyone gets a 10 except Arteta ending my alternative teams. No Rice, no Odegaard, no problem. It's only Spurs. I've said it, and I said it on the watch long. I'll be honest, I didn't miss Odegaard at all. Rice, I felt we missed. Odegaard, I'll be honest, I wouldn't even known. There was no difference in the way that we played, which says a lot. I'll be honest. Sorry. Big up to Anthony Buckby saying it's happening again. It's happening again. Cheer up, Tottenham. It's happening again. It's Anthony on X. Design victory. Well done on your win. Knew you would win. I didn't. I wasn't that confident. Only because I thought Tottenham would be better. And I'll be honest, they disappointed me, if I'm honest. It is what it is. We had no rice, but we still cooked the chicken, says Teddy. I love that. Anthony's loving that. This is Raya and defence, the standouts, 100%. 100%. Timber, for me, was outstanding. We'll obviously get into the play rating, but Timber, for me, was outstanding today. Result bigger than performance, 100%. It's BRTV's reaction. Oh, I've seen who's coming. Oh, he looks so happy as well. Oh, he looks lovely. What a lovely Irishman he is. Look at him. Hello.
Here he is.
What was your score prediction again, Dermot?
We're still playing, by the way. The game's still on.
Is it? Are you sure?
It hasn't finished in one.
You know what it was? You know what it was, Bobby? He was talking about the Arsenal Tottenham women.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
No, for me,
Come on, mate. This is a therapy. This is a therapy session for you.
Well, I'm doing my own post-match live in the minute. I just come in to say congratulations, well done, and congratulations. And
I will. Oh, right, as an Arsenal fan, I'm not doing this to banter you. You know me. Yeah. I'm just honest. I was disappointed in Tottenham. I was expecting way more from you guys.
I was. I'm very.
I'll be honest.
Ange's in a lot of trouble now.
This
is our worst start in 9 years. We're 13th sitting in the league, and you lot are. This gives you great confidence to go in and beat Man City next weekend. It really does.
Yeah. Well, I'm not that confident about that game, but
even though you are wearing the Lynx kit, and I never would touch Lynx again after today. Thank you very much. But the goal. Can I just say the goal, Romero? What the fuck were you doing?
Very soft, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Very soft.
Look, I'm a very worried Tottenham fan. I'm very angry. But I think Ange's in a lot of trouble now. Now it depends if Levy will stick by him now or he will get rid of him. We have to wait and see.
It's all about your fans' reaction, though, isn't it? Really, it's how the fans.
Well, you know what's going to happen, don't you? You know full well. And I said it in my own watch along. The Arsenal players seem to get the North London derby more than the Tottenham players. There was more passion in them Arsenal players than there was in us. You look at Gabriel at the end; he's over there, and he's giving it all, and even when he scored, it's just pure passion.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I actually just come in to congratulate you. Well
Thank
done.
you, mate. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
But Dermot, don't change the way you do predictions, mate. All right, just keep it going. Right, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I am. I'm going for a 5-0 Man City win next week.
That's
Works
great.
for me, mate. Works for me.
But listen, I'm going to go and get ready for my post-match.
Right,
Post-mortem wake, whatever you want to bloody well call it. North London is still white and blue, never be red. Oh God, Tequila's coming now as well.
Today,
Yeah,
I think it was black today.
Yeah, well, look.
Am I in the wrong room again? I came in earlier and thought this is the wrong one. I see Dermo's in here. Is this the wrong one again?
It is, mate. It is.
It is.
What are you doing it, Dermo? You're in the wrong one as well, then?
No, I came in to congratulate the guys and just say that.
Yeah, well done, fellas. It was a close one, but it was a close one, but you probably edged it just about.
No, Tottenham was shy. Arsenal were better,
no, we had the possession, but we had no cutting edge, bruv.
That's how I put it. That's literally how I'm putting it, friend. I literally said that you were better, but your front three or front four were just woeful today.
See, Bobby, I've been saying that, and I've been pretty hammered by a lot of the Spurs fans because I think our forward line is rubbish, and I remember the Spurs forward lines are past, and I just can't get my head around some of the signings, and I get hammered. Not by Dermo, really.
It's because you're a Tottenham fan. That's the problem. I can say it as an Arsenal fan, and I won't sometimes, Tequila, and we have the problem in the Arsenal supporters. You're not allowed to criticise your own team. It's weird because I feel you can.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
Yeah. Please, Paul Merson, just go away and do something else, man.
What's he saying?
Just the sight of Paul Merson just gets me angry. Please, Paul Merson.
Dermo, you better calm down. We might get some fans on. I wanted to ask you quickly. What do I put it? Do I put it for gold membership signing? We've only got like 2 gold members.
Yeah, put it for silver and gold membership. It's all about
silver.
Anyway, listen, congratulations, guys. Okay. We will get revenge at the Emirates. You're still legends. You're still lovely, guys. Oh, fucking hell, for the next 6 months is going to be torture. On that bombshell, bye-bye.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later on.
See you later, Tequila.
Take care,
guys.
Right, if you want to catch those, go and watch TFC Till I Die. Obviously, watch our show first, but then go and have some comedy with them. Silver One asking about Paxton Road's TV reaction. I haven't got a clue. They'll probably do it next year.
Silver One, exactly that. Just about to say that. By the time that comes around, you get your Easter eggs handy. You know what I mean? And enjoy and eat your cream eggs.
Big up to Geeks, Red Army. All without Marino, Rice, and Odegaard. It's 3 points away to Villa. Massive start to the season, 100%, mate, 100%. We all would have taken 7 points from the first 4 games. Let's be honest. I would have. Not a lot of people liked it, but I said 5 points from the first 3 games. I would have been happy. We got 7, so I was a little bit.
I would have thought. You know what, Silver One? I hear you because I would have thought we'd have got the draw at Villa.
Yeah,
wouldn't expected us to get the draw at home at Brighton, but I would have thought out of those first 4 games, for me, Villa was the one I was worried about.
Yeah, and that was quite comfortable, to be honest.
Yeah,
if I'm honest, one of the most comfortable games I've seen. I've been nervous for the past 2 days. I predicted an Arsenal defeat, if I'm honest, Geeks. So No ice, but still cook the chicken. That's made me full of my bed. Hope you're okay, Chris. Big up to Geek saying, hope you're well. Big up,
Hey,
Dermot.
Geeks.
I know, Dermot, my man. Yeah,
Um,
go and tune into him after if you can. Honestly, they need the cheering up. Ironically, wearing black for Tottenham's funeral.
Don't forget your butter kiss, people. Don't forget your butter
Yeah,
kiss.
exactly. You spent 60 million on Solanke and you wonder why you're shite, says Temi. 3-point lane settings. Spurs defence cost them again. Keep telling people they're not good enough defensively. So soft from Mera, 100%. Timbered my man of the match. I would definitely, he's definitely in there for the conversation. I thought your drop points would have been at Villa, to be honest. Expected you to win the others. Is Tequila coming back in again? Is he coming in the back room? Wrong room. I don't think you understand.
Sorry,
Tequila,
mate.
hello.
Sorry. I'm going again. Third time now.
As you can tell, we all get along. We all go into each other's rooms. The best one that I saw was last season or the season before? A Monday. We just beaten Man United. Monday literally came into the wrong room. I went, hello, Monday. And he literally just put his middle finger up and left. And I'm like, charming.
Yeah.
But, we all do get along, honestly. Yeah. But that was so funny from a Monday. Because a Monday just literally went, oh.
I remember that. That was hilarious.
In all honesty, top six sides can expect to win their home games. If you can win your home match and get a draw away, 4 points is done. Win away, brilliant. Oh, 100%. 100%. I don't want us to ever drop points at home. I know we did against Brighton. Different situations. Obviously, we went down to 10 men. I think we could have managed it better, but we didn't. But hey-ho. But yeah, we're doing well so far. We've got 10 out of 12, so I'm happy with that. So, I'll be honest, I would have probably taken a draw at Tottenham, and I think at the beginning of the season I'm kind of conservative because it takes a while. International break we just had as well. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool did yesterday. They dropped points surprisingly. Man City obviously just doing Man City stuff, but they struggled against Brentford yesterday, so they weren't brilliant. They just about come on top on those. It's going to be interesting next weekend. I don't know what to expect. If we can keep Haaland quiet, then that's a bonus. But yeah, next weekend's a whole different one. Obviously, we'll do a preview at some point at the end of the week. But yeah, I'll work it out next weekend what I'm going to do. Right, let's talk about the game. Obviously, 1-0 to the Arsenal. We've heard that many years now. Gabriel with the header. So Nicolas definitely deserves the credit because the way that Arsenal were playing. Yes, we had some decent chances that we created from open play, but it just never felt anything was going in. But you then get a corner, and Gabriel does what Gabriel does very well. Beautiful header. Vicario was shot out from trying to get the ball, obviously, but no foul or anything like that. But yeah, what did you make of the goal from Gabriel, though, mate?
You know what? It was that was the best delivery, from a corner in the entire match.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it was. I mean, I thought that delivery was so good. I thought surely I was thinking Sleeve or Gabriel's going to get their head on this, and well, the rest.
Yeah,
exactly. It was for me. It was all about delivery. It was perfect, and and like you say, Nicholas, over. For me, it's just. I'll tell you what. If you were there during the George Graham days, mate. Oh wow. Oof, I'll tell you what. There wouldn't be a lot he'd have to do.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If it wasn't for Gabriel, that game would have, for me, finished 0-0.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else would have happened, to be fair.
we wasn't. Yeah, like I said, going forward, we weren't at our best going forward.
No,
it has to be said. And it could have been a 0-0, but then, I just thought it's like I said earlier. It's just one of them. It's one of them games today where it was all about the 3 points. Not.
I love this one by Kicks. Without a doubt, we scored the best goal of the game. Yeah, but to be honest, it was a great header. I love those kind of headers, nice and powerful. You know, that goal. The goalkeeper's not going to stand a chance if you aim it straight at him. So, and big up to Citizen. The last couple of days, we've had a lot of people for a long time. So big up to Citizen K. Afternoon, chaps. Long time. A very pragmatic 1-0 to the Arsenal. A touch nervy at moments. Sometimes you've got to win ugly. And any win against the Spuds is a sweet win. Come on, you Gunners. 100% agree there. Citizen K. Couldn't put it more perfectly. Tried. Let's get into the stats. Obviously, it's not going to be pretty reading for us, but it was at White Hart Lane, or whatever they want to call that stupid stadium. 64% possession for them, 36 for us, 15 shots for them, 7 for us, 5 on target for them, 4 for us, 7 corners for themselves, 6 for us. Final third phase, and this is the second time this stat has worried me. Last game, it was really bad. A little bit of improvement, but still 63% is shit. There's no other way of saying it. I don't swear very often, but you know, but 63%. That is shocking. Now look at Tottenham's 80%. And we're just talking about their front four, pretty poor, but at least they're getting their passes going in the right direction. Ours are going all over the bloody place. It's a slight concern because it's
I think that's the Donovan. Yeah,
it is a concern now.
You know,
XG for people that dominate
today.
Yeah, well. The one thing I did like about today, and yes, I'm having a pop at Odegaard, we weren't going backwards that much. We were going forwards. We were trying. We just weren't that good today. Saka, I'll be honest, wasn't his best game at all.
And he'd tell us that as well. He'd admit that.
Yeah, he will. And we're allowed to say it as well as Arsenal fans. There's no rules.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not saying I'll drop him. I'm just saying he had a bad game today. He wasn't great. Obviously, he played. I think he played both England games, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, I think he did.
You know, those things don't help. You know, he hasn't had a break. You know, he's had to continuously play. So it's not the greatest. Obviously, Saka went off around the 86th minute with a knock. Hope he's okay for next weekend because obviously we need him. Like I'm saying, he's important, but he did have a bad game today. But we need him for Man City. Obviously, if he doesn't play, I'm not worried about who we could put in there because there's Jesus, Sterling, there's options. But obviously, I'd rather he was playing. But it is what it is. XG for people that really give a monkeys. 0.74 for Tottenham, 0.73 for the Arsenal. Let's get into the starting lineup. We did go for. I'm trying to find out who actually went for this one because it was Havertz up front. So let's just quickly have a look, see who chose Havertz for the start. Not that one, not that one. Oh, no one went for that one. Oh no, they didn't. No, they didn't. No one actually picked this specific lineup. Okay. Unbelievable. That's incredible. We had 12 lineups. No one went for that one. Now this one this is what I was expecting was this. Because that's Arteta. That's just him all over. It is the most conservative way of covering the losses of Mourinho. Obviously, I know we haven't seen Mourinho yet, but we all know what he's going to come in and do. Obviously, no Odegaard. He wasn't going to go crazy and go, you know what, Waneri, you're starting, or anything crazy like that. So he was going to be boring, and he has been boring. But none of us can say that's a bad starting lineup. Because I'm not saying that. It's just very conservative. Now, what I do like is the bench. Obviously, Neto was on there. We'll skip the person that one. Kivior was on there. Sterling was on there. Jesus was on there. Obviously, Waneri's on there. But Ismail Cabella, who is the Dutch winger, 18-year-old, he was on there. So that was good to see. Lewis Skelly, who is basically doing the Mo El Neni role now. And Aidan Heaven. Now, Aidan, for what I've been told, has got an opportunity in a couple of seasons to be a part of our squad. Like there's a pathway open for him. Now, I hope, because he is extremely good defender, that it pans out for him, because out of all our defenders, this is the one that we're most excited by, which is great for us. Obviously, we all love our Howlanders. I'd love to see Heaven make it and be a success. He is a very, very good ball playing centre back, though, so hopefully he makes it. And the one I'm most excited about, even if you never get to see him, Maldini. I'm not. Yes, he's got a surname, but Maldini. Maldini Kakuri. He's also Albanian. He's not even Italian, but I just love the fact that we've got Maldini at the club. Honestly, I'll be so delighted. Well, to be honest, we've got Bolton in a couple of weeks, haven't we? It wouldn't surprise me if these are the type of players that we're playing. Maldini Kakuri, Heaven, Kabaya, Lewis Skelly, Waneri. If he does go the youth route against Bolton, I've got no issues, right? Even if we get hammered, even if we get beaten, I don't care. At least he's given them a chance.
Yeah.
We're at home as well, so the home crowd will be behind them. I don't mind. I don't mind going out of cups if we're giving the kids a chance to actually get some first team proper experience.
Yeah.
I think he'll go down that route. I think he'll put Neto in goal and all that kind of stuff, and probably play Kivior and those type of players. But overall, what we had today, good starting lineup. Obviously, we don't know how long Odegaard will be out. I think we'll probably get the result soon regarding how long he'll be out for. Obviously,
it wasn't confirmed that it's 3 weeks. It wasn't confirmed. Definitely that they said it could be up to 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, it's one of those. I don't totally rule him out next weekend just yet, in my opinion. It's one of those. He was definitely out for today. I said it yesterday. Some people thought they were playing mind games. No, not with Foden. Not with when you saw that photo, to be fair. It's horrendous. But yeah, I don't think we'll see him next weekend, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was okay. But we'll wait and see. He's definitely out for the Atlanta one game, though. That's for certain. But you never know. But yeah, let's get to. Actually, better check the comments. I just realised I'm on full screen, so I can't really see what people have been saying. Sorry, people. Where have I got to? The way this team can defend brings tears of joy. Remember when Arteta started, we were just hoping that we would not get battered by the other top six. Defensively, we are very good. Yeah. We've got a very, very good back five. Raya worries me sometimes, but he's getting better and making me feel a little bit more confident.
And we've only conceded 1 goal this season already.
We have, yeah. But yeah, it's. I'm glad we're not on the end of batterings anymore, which was good as an Arsenal fan. We were very wasteful, and that needs addressing. Party was awful today, since it's in K. At the end, the other end of the scale, defence was fantastic. In particular, Timber and Gabby, Magalhaes. Yes, totally agree. Totally agree. Jerry Connor, Tottenham were muck, no belief, and spineless. Gooners didn't even get out of neutral to win that game. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, we weren't that great today. No. I'll be honest. I think as a Tottenham fan, that is going to be the worrying thing, because Arsenal weren't great and we beat you. So, yeah. Is Arteta really a student of Guardiola or a student of Mourinho? I will be honest. I think his coaching team are very, very good. Now, yes, Arteta deserves credit because he's the manager, but Carlos is very good at what he does. Nicholas is very good at what he does. And Anarchy is very good at what he does. They are the other coaches that have a big bearing on how we play. Yes, Arteta deserves credit because he's the manager, but I will always credit the other coaches as well because I know what they do. When Neri looked comfortable, 100% he did.
He did.
Shocking, isn't it?
Yes.
What do we know?
Yeah. He was fearless.
Yeah. High profile minutes for Waneri, Jesus, and Sterling. Good moving forward. Sterling just needs to get that Chelsea poop off him. He'll be fine once he gets that off him. Yeah. We had it with Havertz. Havertz was a little bit dodgy the first few games. I think Sterling won't take too long to get that. Loans for Heaven soon. Oh, I don't know, I don't know. There is a slight hope that he could actually make it quite soon. Because if you think about what we've got, there is an opening for a fourth slot centre back. So if Aiden keeps on pushing and doing very well in training, which he is at the moment, I don't see why he would have to be loaned out, because he would cover automatically Saliba. Automatically, when he just gets a little bit stronger and a little bit more mature, he's covered Saliba already. So I'm not too worried at the moment about what he needs to do. Being around the first team training, which a lot of them were, I think they had about 8 under-21s this week training with us. So, he's starting to, well, I don't think it's actually him. I think it's more our youth coaches are just saying, look, give these guys a chance. And obviously we've got a bit of a depleted squad as well. So obviously there's a need for some players to come up because they're all out injured. So we have some gaps anyway. But yeah, so far I think there's a good chance we might see a shock debut this season at the moment. Timber, what a fantastic footballing brain, 100%. Martinelli, a lot to be desired. Martinelli's end product is very disappointing. It showed promise, but no end result. Totally agree with you on that one today. He's one of my favourite players, but he does frustrate me. And I just hope Raheem just pulls him aside and just teaches him a few things. Who's talking parties? Jorginho nonsense now. Saliba, Gabriel, Timber elite today. Great win for the Gunners, says Elliot. Big up to Elliot. Regarding our centre-backs in previous discussions, I noticed Real Madrid and Saliba stories are starting to increase. Unfortunately, yes, that is my big worry next summer. Real Madrid are preparing the bid already because they have to, because it's going to have to be mammoth. We'll wait and see.
That is a worry, isn't it, Bobby? I mean,
yeah, because at the end of the day, next summer, they know what's happening with their manager. Obviously, Real Madrid know what's going on. They know their targets. And I'll be honest, if Real Madrid come calling, it's going to be very hard to turn them down.
Exactly. But I feel that maybe Saliba probably wouldn't. He probably would turn them down depending on, say, for example, if we were to win the league. And then it's a case of, well, I'm still here. I like being around this group of players, and let's go again and see if we can win, Champions League. I feel for players not to leave the Arsenal as well. Yeah, you can love the club as a player, but we have to win something.
Yeah, my personal opinion on this, I think Saliba already knows what he's going to do. And I think Arsenal already know as well, I'll be honest. The problem that we've got with Real Madrid, Mbappe's there, Tchouaméni's there, Camavinga's there.
Yeah.
Big
I get that. I totally get that. What we're going to have to do is, for me, he'd have to go for something ridiculous.
Oh yeah, there's no way we're gonna just bow down to him and go, yeah, you want to pay 50 million? Fair enough. There you go.
Yeah,
we are going to demand a lot.
Went for 50. Exactly. Yeah. I know we'd be disappointed if he went for 50.
Oh yeah, 100%. I want 80 to 100, easy.
Yeah, 80 to 100 million.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Because it's at the end of the day, it's football. That's just football. It's just how it has to work sometimes. 80 million quid for Saliba, considering how much we pay for him, is a fantastic profit. And I guarantee we can get someone in to replace Saliba for that, for a lot less than that as well, to be fair. Not knocking Saliba, just if you trust the market and you know what you're looking for, you know who you want, you can easily replace Saliba for a lot less than that money. So that the rest of that money can then get reinvested somewhere else. So I'm not too worried if it was to happen. As long as we invest that money well, 100 million plus for the Geeks. It would be amazing to get 100 million plus, but my financial brain and my business brain says 80 to 100 will be the target I would have assumed. It might be a little bit less than that because centre-backs... I don't. How much did Gvardiol go for? About 100 million. Did he go to Man City for 100 million? I'm trying to think of 100 million centre backs.
I'm sure it was wasn't it like between 70 75 and 85, something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like the ballpark. What I'm kind of going for is like 80 million. I think that for me is about right. Trying to think of any centre backs that have gone for 100 million. I don't think anyone has, have they? Has anyone gone for 100 million for centre backs? Don't think so. Though with Timber at left back, Calafiori could be an option. Exactly. You know, we've already got Calafiori at the club, so he is a left-sided centre back though. Not so comfortable at the right side, if I'm honest. But yeah, we would sign a new right centre back. I'm not too worried about it. You know, we've scouted centre backs for a couple of seasons anyway, just in case, because obviously there was a moment a couple of years ago with Saliba where you just didn't know if he was going to stay anyway. So yeah, I'm not too worried. Heaven looked shaky pre-season. Waneri and Skelly. Josh Nichols. Got to mention Josh Nichols. There is a lot of talk that he might just be the backup to Ben White, which is amazing if that is the case. There is a lot of confidence about him. But yeah, I forget about Josh because you just don't ever think Ben White will get out of the team. But yes, as far as I'm aware, Josh has definitely got a path as well for the right back position. So yeah, Josh will definitely make it, in my opinion. Waneri is proving his quality in the cameos he's made 100%. But Aidan Heaven, from everyone I speak to, coach-wise, a lot of confidence in Aidan. So I'm hoping we just manage it right with him. Right.
Yeah.
Team ratings. Raya. I can't even find my pen. Where's my pen gone? Who stole my pen? Oh, there it is. Right, Raya, please, mate.
8 today. Solid.
8. Excellent stuff.
He just didn't look like he was going to get beaten.
Yeah, true. Benjamin.
He wasn't bad today at all. It was the usual what you get from him with the shithousery and all that.
Yeah.
But I'm giving him an 8 as well today.
No, that's fair enough. Saliba,
despite the card, I thought he did well. There was some important blocks in the first half. I thought he was solid today. He gets 8 for me today.
Okay. Gabriel
gets a 9, not just from the goal, but he's just an all-round Chuck Norris, man. He's just an action man. He was solid, made some important blocks as well, and there's a hunger. There's an even bigger hunger with this back line now, more than I've seen last season or the season before. You know,
100%.
And immense today.
He was, He's not been the greatest the first 3 games. Saliba's been out on top for me, but today, outstanding. Timber,
8. Oh, that guy. We're like, thank God we got someone on the left now.
Yes.
I mean, I know you know what I mean. I know we got Calafiori as well.
Yeah.
And Calafiori is ahead of Zinchenko for me on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pleased with the back 5 today. Very pleased.
No, I'm going to agree. Jorginho.
There was, I mean, he and Partey, they did lose possession a few times, but I suppose they did what they had to do. I thought they would have. I thought we would have had a lot more possession in the middle of the park, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
No.
Jorginho for me today, he gets a 6.
6. That's fair enough. Yeah, because I actually do think we still lost the midfield battle today. And normally, as I said on preview, normally when you lose the midfield battle, you normally lose the game. But that just tells you how bad Tottenham were in the final third. So, it's quite incredible, really. Thomas Partey.
6 as well. Both of them were not at their best today, and it showed that we was missing Declan Rice in the middle.
Yeah.
But
Declan
I think he was missing, no doubt. I mean,
Yeah.
I actually see in 2-3 months from now, I see Arteta's midfield start with. He would go. I think he's going to go Rice, Mourinho, and Odegaard.
Yes, that's what I
I
expect.
think.
Yeah.
I think that is that. I think that's me personally. I think that's his vision, and I wouldn't argue with him in that at all.
No, I
You
wouldn't.
know?
Obviously, I expect a new midfielder next summer because obviously there's a good chance that Partey and Jorginho both leave next summer. So I expect a new midfielder to come in. Obviously, Marino has just turned 28, so he's 28, but he's not an old 28 where he's nearly 29. He's just turned 28, so we've got a couple of seasons in him, but we're going to have to start looking now for someone to integrate because obviously that role is important.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll get someone in next summer, midfields wise. It won't be a big signing, I don't think, but unless Bruno becomes available, but as in Guimaraes, not Fernandez. But yeah, we'll wait to see. Trossard,
7 today. He worked hard going forward as well as his. I was impressed with his defensive capabilities today as well. I thought at times when he tracked back, I thought he did really well in that regard.
Yeah.
And he for me that was a better performance than the Brighton game.
No, it was. Yeah. I thought it'd be well up for the Brighton game, but it just didn't look it at all.
I know.
Weird. Saka.
Oh, not at his best today. He'd tell you that because I know what when you've seen him in interviews, the standards he sets for himself. For me, he gets a 7 today. He's a little because for me he tried at times. I just wanted him to really go at doggy, and I just really give it some. You know what I mean? Use that to your advantage, just because one thing, as you know, as a fullback, you don't want. They hate it when someone is running at you every 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
And
especially with a yellow on your back. Yeah.
But great delivery though.
Yes. Yes, 100%. Yeah. Martinelli.
Yeah, I liked him today. He's a solid 7 for me. The end product wasn't there, but he looked better than I'd seen him, recently.
Yeah,
I was impressed with his run it today. I was impressed with him off the ball as well, and also he impressed me with his strength in terms of winning the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said earlier, he looks a lot stronger today, and
he does.
that will stand him in good stead for the season because I feel the goals and assists will come.
No, I agree. Let's move on to Kai.
Kai Havertz, solid 7 for me. He had a good effort. It was a difficult effort, I feel. Header in the first half. He worked hard today. I can't fault his work rate and some long balls that were delivered to him in terms of how he held the ball. First touch wasn't bad as well today, so it was not bad at all.
No, it
so
wasn't.
Solid 7.
Okay, brilliant. Before we move on to the subs, Elliot's gone with White 8, Saliba 9, Gabriel 9, Timber 9, Raya 8, another clean sheet, 100%. Jorginho 7, better in the second half, definitely. Well, I don't know, the first 5 minutes of the second half was a little bit dodgy, if I'm honest. He got a yellow card, gave the ball away as well. So, yeah, first 5 minutes, second half was definitely dodgy. Citizen K has gone with Raya 8, White 6, Saliba 7, Gabriel 9, Timber 9, Partey 4, Jorginho 6, Trossard 6, Saka 6, Martinelli 6, Havertz 7. Quite harsh on some of those, I have to be honest. But yeah, I still get it though, because the ones you're marking as 6 didn't do much, so it's very hard to score them. So again, it's, if your 6 is an average, then that makes sense. Thomas Partey, I'm definitely on the. I can't wait for him to leave at the moment, if I'm honest. But yeah, I agree with the Timber and the Gabriel. So I thought those two were solid today, which is great to see. Right, let's get into the subs. We will score the first 2 because they've just about made the threshold for us to score them. Jesus came on in the 80th minute for Trossard. So what we're giving Jesus?
6.
Yeah, he gave the ball away more than anything else.
Yeah.
Sterling obviously made his debut today.
Yeah, 6 as well. I mean, I'd have given them more. I mean, Sterling's running was encouraging, but there were times where he could, there was a couple of times where he could have released the ball, but they weren't given a lot of minutes. So 6 for me.
No, fair enough. And finally, obviously, when he made his debut, not his debut, but came on for Saka. Didn't have enough to would score him, so I'm not going to score him. But to be fair, from what I saw, very impressive.
I like
it.
He looked like he was up for it as soon as he came on.
Yeah, of course he is. He's an Arsenal boy. Of course he is. Arteta, we've got to give him a marking. What are you going to give him?
8 out of 10 for a very, very good defensive performance.
Yeah. I think he could. I think we both said it about the substitutions. It could have just been a bit earlier. Well,
earlier, that was my only negative today. I thought the 11 he picked was fine.
Yep, totally agree.
The 11 he started with was good enough to beat Tottenham anyway. So
yeah,
but it was just a sub. Other than that, great defensive performance.
No, I agree. Right, guys, that is it. Thank you ever so much, Brenny, once again. Watch along and reaction today and preview as well. So busy. We will be back at. I don't know when I can do the Atalanta preview. I'm going to do my best to do it. I don't know if I can do the watch along. I'll be honest now. I'll try my best, but there's a good chance I might not be able to do it because it's these 8 o'clock kickoffs. I wish they were 7:30 or something. It's the 8 o'clock. It's obviously my son's got school and my partner's got work, and it's just. Yeah, I think it might just be a preview and a reaction to it. To be honest, I think watch longs are just too tricky in the week. Subs will get a 6 from me. Not enough time to make an impact. Just 2 of them just about made the threshold. To be fair, I allow 10 minutes. If they've been on for 10 minutes, that's enough for me to mark them. But I think out the 2, Sterling was probably slightly better than Jesus. But yes, Jesus just annoys me still, unfortunately. Brenny, thank you ever so much. Where can they find you, my friend?
My pleasure. You can find me here on the Armory TV as always. You can also find me on X and Instagram threads, which I am enjoying. It's like, wow, the amount of content you can do with that. So expect some more content as well coming up later in the week. And it's going to be all past games against Manchester City.
Thank you very much. Might have to look into that for the Armory then, see if we can do it for the Threads. Right, I will be back at some point this week. I can't guarantee you when I'm doing the preview. I haven't got a clue, but I will try and do something later, lads. Enjoy the rest. Thank you, Citizen Cave. Good to see you, everybody. Mate. I've not seen you for a while, but guys, out of here. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye bye.